Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. So we're doing an expert Iron Man run. This is 5 lords, 1 bard. I played offline for 5 minutes. I got the next quest from General Ymir. And so we are ready to continue. Go back toward Arnica. We already did all the train quests.
Aye.
So I have to figure out where to go next. I mean, they want us to go to Beijing. This party would do so bad there. We are level 13 finally, but we're not going to go to Beijing yet. How much money do we have? 96,000. Okay. Let's go to the swamp. Buy some amulets of healing. I could definitely do Trenton at this point. I could do the kidnap quest. That's probably what I should do. Get that over with. That'll be a decent amount of experience. And then we could head to Trenton. Maybe sell some stuff before we head over there. Okay, let's see here. I think we have some things to give him. Skull.
Interesting item. I will require the...
Yeah, that doesn't do us any good. We don't have any fairies.
Yes. This object, if you wish me to complete it.
What else? Mummy dust.
Where did you find this? Perhaps this is something you would like to acquire.
So I do have the Iban gem.
You can...
Nobody will be able to use that staff though. That's for spellcasters only. Hey, says Tim. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, enough of that. I want to pick up stilettos also. Croc in the swamp has those. My sword user, oh, this is actually considered a dagger. That always throws me. It looks like a sword, but it's a dagger. You doing good? Glad to hear it. Okay, let's pick up, let's see. Vivian's using the thief buckler. She'd get a slide boost with this, but she'd lose speed. Plate mail lower would be nice. Bassnet and Kamal, we'll buy one of those. Helm and Quaff would be an upgrade for someone. Hume's definitely an upgrade, but I'm not spending 15,000 gold for that. It's not worth it. Silver Solarates, again, not worth it. And you have a brilliant helm. Okay, what do you have on your legs? Plate mail, chainmail +1, plate mail, regular chain. Okay, that looks good.
Until you...
It was a pleasure.
Let's make sure I don't have anything else weird to sell. Eh. Are you taking a break from Ultima 7, Saz? Are you still been playing through that? Still playing it? Gotcha.
Look, beasties.
Okay, we want to go here. Yeah. Oh, actually, not yet. Not yet. We want to do the kidnap quest. Yeah, we can come back in through the main. It'll work. I have to turn the music off. Avoid the copyright issue. We want to go south. Any death stings? There's always death
This
stings.
little dust up will be no problem.
Okay, dung beetles. That's better. What do we want to do? Let's try to turn them insane.
All right. All right.
Too fat, sugar.
Take this.
Three insane. That's not bad.
All right.
Two paralyzed.
Oh. All right.
Great.
Damn. All right.
With pleasure.
Hey there, Moody. Welcome to the stream.
Now that's
How
better.
you doing?
All right.
That's a relief. Much better.
Decent training there.
Yeah?
Wonder who they're gonna kidnap. Are they gonna kidnap the bard? I mean, the game should, because it's the only character class I have that's different. That's gonna make it really hard if that's who gets kidnapped. We already went that direction. Alright, let's get
Here.
magic screen in case it is him.
All right.
Okay. You doing okay? Your health's still improving. Today's not one of your better days. Gotcha. Well, Sure hope that keeps on improving for you to where you need to be.
Oh, someone's gone missing.
Oh, they actually took this lord. Okay, that works for me. Makes me think it's just random. All right, let's go back out. And we got some bugs.
Come on, let's get them. All right. Sure.
One insane. That's not the best, but that's okay.
All right.
Aye.
See if we get any paralyzed here. Ooh, nice.
All right. Oh! Oh! Sure. All right. Time, time. Here now, that's better.
Rest.
Not
That's the
bad.
bard
Not bad
perpetually
at all.
use instruments.
Sure. No segundas. Sure. Time, time.
There's one still clean.
We did it!
We did it. Oh, nice training. Music with 96 on the bard now.
Look about. Critters coming.
That's what happens when you dump your points in dexterity and intelligence on the bard. Gets up there real quick. Alligators became hostile. Oh, those were on the other map. You don't want to fight those with this party. Wow, they would have destroyed me. Well, we would have been okay because of the bard having insanity. That works really well on
Look,
those.
something's moving over there.
So it's you spider lovers. I thought.
Oh, that's right. I have to kill. I either have to kill him or I have to go kill Brekik before he'll trade with me. Man, that's gonna be hard to kill Brekik with this party. It's gonna be real hard. But I have no choice because I need to buy a bunch of stuff from Croc. Yeah, that's gonna be brutal. I don't have element shield. Her air resistance is not that great. That's what poison falls under. He has some
Look about.
really
Critters
nasty
coming.
poison.
Now this battle will be a challenge.
Oh boy. Level 17 soul drinkers. I don't have any missile shield scrolls in my inventory. Yeah, this is not good. We're gonna have to try to run.
Sure.
Flash powder is almost certainly not gonna work. There's some more over here. What is this? Okay, those aren't a problem. We can kill those right away. 24 hit points. Those are probably millipedes. No, they're actually flying. Oh, no, that's the tiger mosquito right next to them. Yeah, this is a disaster. We need to get out of here.
All right.
Aye.
With pleasure.
He has a scroll of missile shield,
With pleasure.
but that's still not going to really cut it. Let's see. 50. We're going to act like we're going to throw this, but we're really not.
Aye.
I'm
Okay.
only doing this in case we get surrounded,
Potential
which
danger
it looks
here.
like we might. Hey there, Rumen DVD. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. This is dangerous. This is a disaster. Okay, I have to do an action this round. Because I can't get away from
Aye.
them. They're too fast. Let's see.
All right.
It's almost certainly not going to work. I think I'm better off doing...
All right.
Not really sure. I can turn music back on now. Since we're out of the Martin's Bluff. Hey, Boxy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You made it to the stream, yes. You might be in time for a party wipe. We're going to see.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay.
Granite potion. Good lord, yeah. These are level 17. I'm missing one of the guys because I did the kidnap quest. And these are lords who are terrible with trying to hit the enemy. This missile shield. Up, there's the blind and paralyzed. Okay, we blinded some of the tsetse flies to get them out of here. So I need to see if I have pandemonium powder, which God I do. Nope. Okay. An acid bomb. It's not going to do hardly anything to them because their level's so much higher. But I don't have much of a choice. Yeah, I don't have much to work with here. Okay, let's see. We are hastened. This is so bad.
All right. All right.
Dulcimer mending. Acid bomb.
Sure.
need to try to get some damage
With
on it.
pleasure.
These tiger mosquitoes are coming. They're level 15. Okay. A little late there, Bard.
A bonny lass, and hell take ye who killed her.
Oh, the Bard's unconscious. Yeah, this is GG. I knew it was gonna be.
Too bad. I liked her.
So, this summon elemental
Sure.
will be the only possible way. I can't try to run right now, because if I do, we're going to take a whole cycle of hits. We only have 3 characters left. She's blind, so she could lose her turn. This one's paralyzed. This guy's dead. This character can't do anything. Doesn't have anything worth doing. Yeah, there's nothing that I can do here. If I would have had pandemonium powder, maybe, but I didn't. This was like horrible. Like, it couldn't have had worse combinations with this.
Wow. Is that my blood? I'm wounded.
Yeah, we got an elemental somewhere. There he is. Let's see if he takes any hit. Doubtful.
Take this.
I don't think I could even fit through here if I wanted to. They're getting way too many attacks.
Oh, I've been banged up a bit.
Oh, that's gonna cut it.
Aye.
Just in time for the GG, Boxy. The funny thing about this is, this lord that got kidnapped will forever be with Croc. He'll be kidnapped and die in the chest with Croc in the swamp. Oh, that was terrible. I knew I was screwed as soon as I saw that. And there was no way I could get away from them. They're too fast. Foxy says, I think the ones who died got it easier. Yeah, than being with Croc forever. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well that was an utter failure of that party config. Yeah, it's just all lords they're just too bad. They're too bad. But the game did just throw terrible combinations at me there. Okay, let's see here. So our last run, we had a balanced party, and it was a piece of cake. So I don't really want to do that again. I got to figure out something, though. The all lizard man with balanced classes was piece of cake. So the race thing doesn't matter. It's the classes that matter. If you have a whole bunch of one class, that's what really messes you up. Sandstamp says, we're off to a great start doing an all bard party and call it a Wizardry Bard's Tale crossover run. I tried an all bard party. It was terrible. They did not do well. So far, I've done combos of all 5 for those that don't know. And so far, out of all the playthroughs on Expert Iron Man, only priests, ninjas, and psionics were successful. When I did 5, of one class. The balances, if you have a balanced set of classes, it's just so much easier. What do we want to try? Monks are terrible. That would be super hard. I've tried that before. The samurai made it to the end of the game. They made it all the way to Ascension Peak and got killed. What was I missing? I think I didn't get my element shield cast in time. The ranger party I did the last time got killed early. Like I ran into something really bad. I think it was a sorceress. Like level 10 sorcerers when I was like level 6 or something. So I felt like that playthrough didn't get a fair trial. Maybe. Let me think about this. I was thinking of 3 and 3. That would be interesting. I don't think I've done a 3 and 3. Hey Duncan, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Boxy says only alchemy run, 2 alchemists, 2 rangers, 2 ninjas. Yeah. Soul shield's not super important. I think we'd do okay with that. We'd be missing magic screen. But element shield's really good. I was thinking 3 psionics, 3 samurai. That would kind of be fun. Hmm. 3-3 sounds good too, Boxy says. Yeah. Gosh. The other possibility is we could do a theme-based thing. Like, I've done the, Party of Death, I've called it, where they all had insta-death spells. That was kind of fun. They never did die, I just quit doing it. I think I got them like to level 15 or 17 or something and stopped. I'm trying to avoid fighters because they're so strong. They make the game so much easier. You purposely omitted fighter and bishop, yeah. Yeah, they're too strong. They really are. Especially fighter. I'm struggling with what I want to do here. I've played so many games. Trying to think of something that'd be really fun, but also really challenging. Okay. Let's do three samurai. Build a good element shield with them. Three samurai and three priests would be kind of interesting. I think that would be really strong. It's going to be weird. It's going to be challenging, but I think it'll be really strong. Gosh, I'm almost tempted to do three psionics. Yeah, let's do three psionics so I don't have magic screen. Let's see. So, what do we want to put as the first one? We'll have a tougher one. We'll have one that's really high speed, like the Felper. Mook one would be pretty tough. Dexterity, strength. Do I want to do vitality on this one? Yeah. Okay. Sword. Throwing. Artifacts. Full name. Let's see. So this will be the tougher one. We'll call her Brute.
Release your hold on this world.
Doesn't really match, but that's okay. All right. Let's do another one. Let's make this one a quick one. Dexterity, speed, strength. And dual weapons. There really aren't many good offhand weapons for the samurai. There's one in the game. It's like a enchanted wakizashi. It's decent, but the amount of skill you got to put into dual weapons is really not worth it. So I don't think I'm going to do it. Okay. You trying to finish a Wizardry 7 Trang allied group now? You mean you're trying to be allies with them, or are you trying to kill them? Let's call this guy Slicer.
Who can make the muddy water?
Okay. Let's do a Draken. Let's call her point.
If you're looking for some.
That works. Okay, now we need 3 psionics. I think we're probably going to do elf. Take a look at piety. Yep. Okay. You specifically must choose Trang at the end of Wizardry 7 and fly with them. Trying to be allies with them, start Wizardry with that. Oh, gotcha. Yes, that's fun. I have not started at Umpani Base Camp after beating Wizardry 7, but I have done the one you're talking about. Teaming up with Trang. It's really weird. It's a weird start. It just doesn't feel natural. Okay. Intelligence. Piety. Senses. Heal wounds. Terror. Okay, we're going psionics, artifacts, divine magic. What's her name gonna be? Zap.
I've consulted the stars.
Okay. Another elf. Same situation. Intelligence, piety, senses. Let's get sleep on her. Sleep in mind step. It's the same picture. Yeah, she looks like a psionic. Let's see. Runes. Spelled wrong on purpose.
Some believe I can speak with animals.
You also used no rerolls. It's really painful using fighters in Wizardry 7. Oh, it is. Did you apply the patch, or are you taking double damage when they get hit? Because they take double damage unless you apply the patch. Let's see. You don't believe you can use the patch on your terrible Mac? Did you buy the GOG version? I don't know. I don't think they have that patched. Do I have a mail? Yes, I do. Okay. You have to have at least one mail or it'll get weird. Okay, for this one, let's put some into speed. Okay, another heal and another mind stab. Actually, artifacts at this level will go up faster. We'll do this. Okay. Let's call her Crystal. The psionics like crystals. Okay. We have our party. Expert Iron Man. There we go. 3x3. Hey Jimmy, welcome to stream. How you doing? You switched one fighter to a thief? Oh man.
Works in strange ways.
Thieves are so bad in Vanilla Wizardry 7 also. You're just being a glutton for punishment, aren't you, Boxy? They're both terrible. Yes. Yes. Ooh, we got 2 short bows. Interesting. The lords were surrounded by all kinds of terrible insects. When one of our lords was kidnapped, so it was 5 of us, level 13s, versus level 17s, level 15s, and some level 9s. The 9s weren't really a problem, but yeah, we had 0 chance, and we couldn't run. If we would have had pandemonium powder, maybe we could have survived it, but we didn't. That's why I generally try to always have some on hand, but I just got caught out.
Now is the time to fight.
So now we're doing 3 samurai, 3 psionics. Should be fun.
Very well.
It'll be a little bit tricky in the beginning, but once we get going,
Understood.
I think it'll
I
be pretty
understand.
strong.
Understood.
Very well. I measure our progress in bodies.
She measured in the bodies. Oh, we got some more, but need to get our spell points back. The Psionics will hard carry the team, I bet. Yeah, if we can get them, to the point where they have Psionic Blast at a pretty powerful level, which that'll probably be like level 15, 15, 16. They will. They'll carry. Foxy says, I think a thief is better than a second fighter in Wizardry 7 unpatched. They were taking so much damage. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. The thieves are really weak, though. Like, they don't have enough hit points. But they can at least hide. You can do hide abuse. The thieves have really high evasion. No, they don't. But they can hide in shadows.
Understood.
Alright, we're gonna do a double here. We're gonna sleep them and... that's short. That's throwing range. Okay, let's just get terror on them first.
Let us be predator and
Unaffected.
not prey.
Very well.
Understood.
Okay.
With pleasure.
Foxy says they're good at traps and chests. Yeah. About it. There we go. That's pretty.
It will be done. With pleasure. It will be done.
understand.
Hey there, Mr. Spock. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Looks like Waterworld. Yeah. There we go.
Fortune was with us.
Wow, 0 training out of that? Really? It's being stingy. You're doing well? Glad to hear it. Hey, Tolis, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm picking up a very bad energy here, so be careful.
Yeah.
Now is the time to fight.
Understood.
Very well. With pleasure.
Man, that's a hefty one there. 17 hit points. 16 on that one. I'm doing well, Tolis. Okay, we got one afraid.
Understood.
Sonics are the masters of crowd control. Once we get these guys going, it's gonna be incredible. Let's do that. Sonic,
With pleasure.
hit that.
Very
Do
well.
that. Sleep.
Very well. I understand.
Spooky, scary skull spell. Yeah. Tolis asked what happened previous party. It got wiped in the swamp. We got surrounded by
Very well.
a bunch of insects that are higher level than us. And as soon as I saw them and saw what they were, I'm like, this is going to be a party wipe. And we had no way of running. That's why in general I'll keep pandemonium powder on me, but I didn't have any. That was poor planning. I should have made sure I had at least one or two. But to be honest, the party was kind of painful because they couldn't hit anything. So I'm really kind of glad to be done with that one. This one's going to be a lot more damaging.
I sense a living being.
Very well.
Understood.
Saketi, run!
Let's attack.
Now is the time.
These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
Mr. Spock says, I think Moody is up to over 50 deaths in his solo run of 7. Yeah. Yep. Insects, they ruin the swamp. Yes, this is 3 Samurai, 3 Psionics. I played through all the 5 and 1 combo. I'm like, okay, let's try a 3 and 3. I didn't want to have fighters, they're too strong.
Understood.
They want to have bishops, they're too strong. So,
Very well.
this is what I settled on.
With pleasure. I understand.
Take that!
Saketi, run! Sagundas.
Okay, 9 stab. Heal.
Understood.
Moody says he's at 45 deaths. Temple of Deadly Coppers took a toll.
Look what's coming. Very well.
Understood.
Very well.
With pleasure.
It will be done.
Jimmy says 3 rogues, 3 gadgeteers will go all the way up.
This is most unfortunate.
Oh, that would be so
This is
bad.
most unfortunate.
So bad.
My apologies.
Philip says, aren't you worried you'll run out of katanas and wakizashi?
Understood.
Yeah, really.
Understood.
Our will has prevailed.
There we go. We got a little bit of training, not much. Mental magic. Okay. Get our spell points back. Yeah, I hope to find something like Swords of Fire, and we already know there's a guaranteed enchanted wakizashi. There's an offhand weapon they can use. We know there's a guaranteed Bushido blade. Maybe even 2. There's a pretty good chance you can get 2. Muramasa blade's pretty rare. That'd be amazing to get one of those. Light sword.
Hey, look at that.
I'm pretty sure samurais can use a light sword. That's a very rare.
What's over there?
That would be cool. We can actually find some
What's over
decent
there?
things because we have good senses on the psionics. Where's a ninja turtle when you need it? Mr. Spock says. Yeah, I didn't want to do ninjas. They're definitely better. They're really good.
Hey, look at that.
So I wanted to do the samurai.
I find nothing.
Hey DC, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? A little late to the party, so to speak, but guessing the lords were a bit too stuffy with the party. Loving Bard, and they had to part ways. Yeah, they became insect food in the swamp.
I sense something moving, and so it begins.
They were surrounded by very nasty bugs,
Understood.
and they were screwed.
Very well.
With pleasure.
It will be
I
done.
played the game enough to know when you're gonna die, and I knew I was gonna die there.
Understood.
And I knew there was nothing I could do about it.
With pleasure.
Got another group of bats. There they are.
Understood.
Life is short.
Wow.
Just made it much
Run.
shorter.
Quee-poo.
It will be done.
Bat fleas in terror. You better run.
I understand.
Pula says, well, they may have died, but at least Them insects didn't go hungry. That's right.
Fortune was with us.
That is right. Hey, we finally got a sword increase. Nice. Some darts that we can throw. Should be another bow over here.
Hey, look at that.
There it is.
What is your will?
I guess we'll give you some arrows also. Why not? Everybody gets some arrows. At least there are no
What's over there?
druids in this. You don't like druids? DC's against druids.
Hey, look at that.
Book of stamina. We can't even use that. Oh, it's so bad.
Very well.
Druids are Bo's favorite class, or one of his
With
favorite.
pleasure. With pleasure.
Some of the druid essence seeped into the rangers, Tola says.
Our will has prevailed.
That was good training. I like that.
What's over there?
Okay.
What's over there?
We got some boots. Samurai definitely don't have the best armor until kind of close to late game. A little bit past mid game, I'd say. How's your run been going, DC? Let's see.
Very well.
Looks like we got some rats, maybe.
Understood.
Quee-poo.
6
What
rats.
must be done must be done.
Saketi, run!
Is there a machine making these things?
Oh, I just brought some roaches in. Oh, the roaches are the ones in the room next to me. I hit them with terror. They're not gonna know how to get to us.
Understood.
That's great.
With pleasure.
They're gonna be like, wait a minute, what just happened?
Very well. I understand.
Saketi, run!
With pleasure.
Very well.
They're gonna be the queens of chaos. Causing chaos everywhere.
That one will
I
no longer
understand.
trouble us.
Roaches, better bomb this monster with a few hydrogen bombs.
To pillage the bodies!
What is the savant doing? Right now, the savant is trying to control the whole planet. We'll get to level 2, and I'll be a little more comfortable fighting. Let's see, we don't need much experience. There we go.
Now is the time to fight.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Understood.
It will be done.
Oh yeah, you don't want to advance yet?
Sulla malla lassù.
With pleasure.
Shall be so.
I understand.
It shall be so.
Fortune was with us.
Very
With
well.
pleasure.
There we go.
Our will
Yes?
has prevailed.
No training on that one, unfortunately. But we got experience. Okay, let's go kill these roaches. We need our poser cap. Who got it? You have it. Okay. And I hope you have a feather down. Where'd the poser cap go? He's a poser. It's not really a thief. It's just posing as one. This is fun.
Creatures over there.
And so it begins.
Understood.
Very
With
well.
pleasure.
Understood.
All druid party next for DC. Are druids really bad? Is that why you're saying that?
Very well.
Do not glory in death. Instead, rejoice that we are.
Ooh, so close. So close. Nothing else hidden. Mr. Spock says, I don't know. Druids are pretty great in D&D. In all editions or certain editions? You can't play as one in the gold box games, but Rangers can start getting druid spells. There's only a few though. They're kind of goofy, like fairy fire. A lot of them overlap. I think there's a detect magic. What's the other one? Heal, cure light wounds, I think. And then I think it has entangle, bark skin maybe. Not sure about first, second, or fourth. In fifth, they do a good job, and in third. Jimmy says, wasn't there an issue with druids in the 4th edition? Remember WOTC getting some blowback? Like too strong or too weak?
Now is the time to fight.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Slimes, this should be enough, I think.
Understood.
Very well. Don't forget to pillage the bodies!
I owe it all to good.
My inboard.
Perfect.
Good, good, good. All right. Intelligence. Piety. I want more spell points. Mind stab. Jimmy says, Wizards of the Coast, I vaguely remember the D&D subreddit complaining that the raw didn't work for druids. Like the rules surrounding them were messed up and the class didn't actually work. Oh. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Ooh, nice.
Understood.
Very well. With pleasure.
Ah! Noxious slime got aggroed. I don't know if he'll come all the way over here or not. Moody says Druid in first edition were good once Unearthed Arcania enhanced the class. Mish Spock says I never even remember talking about 4th edition. I think it died pretty quickly. It was World of Warcraft of D&D 1 million hit points for everything. Oh, that's how it was? Interesting.
With pleasure. Very well.
So it's like a Japanese RPG or Bard's Tale 2. Yeah, there's a major problem with that type of setup.
Understood.
It makes the things before useless, you know?
Understood.
I don't like that. That's why I'm making the Bard's Tale mod. I don't like
And so we prevail.
the older stuff being useless, where you have to get these new
Which
things.
is pleasant.
Yes, it is.
Experience.
Okay, we got levels up. Jimmy says, yeah, it does sound like a JRPG. Boxy hated 4th edition so much, but the group I knew who played it had terrible dynamics too. Fire creep can be a real problem. They just bulk the numbers up for everything. Pointless when you compete with MMORPGs. Yeah, that's a dumb move. Let's see. So this is my tougher. I'm still doing dexterity and strength. And I need people that can throw powders. So we're going to work on throwing artifacts. Sword will go up on its own. Let's try to keep these in lockstep as close as possible. And this one, dexterity and strength. This one, it looks like I was doing speed, but I don't want to do that anymore. We're going to do strength. Dual weapons is falling behind. Yeah, that works. Okay. Healed up. Foxy says they also played 4th edition only because it was the newest, which is a terrible reason. Yeah, that is. It's good and bad and everything. You know how that goes. Did D&D ever start getting hit areas? Like where you have separate armor class on each body part? And like chance to hit certain body parts and that kind of stuff? Or did they never do that? Don't think so. Yeah, it gets a lot more complicated for a pencil and paper type deal.
Battle will be as short and sweet as a summer rain.
Understood. Very well.
I mean, it's not that complicated, but it is more.
With pleasure.
Understood.
Foxy says some DM or book probably did it at least. Oh, not pretty.
It will be done.
Okay. Samurai start with such terrible equipment. Alright, let's see if we can sneak attack this guy.
It will be done.
Where did he go? He's behind here. What the? What is going on? He's stuck in the wall? He's stuck in the wall.
Go ahead, attack. I will guard the rear.
What the heck? I can't click on his sprite.
With pleasure.
What the? I have never seen this. Did you see that? His shot just came through the air up here. What the heck? This is a first. The game's cheating, Jimmy. Yeah, it's a bug. That's one way for the computer to win, to not allow you to click on him. Luckily, we can still hit him, even though I can't click on him. He's like stuck in the ground or something. It's an invisible enemy. I feel like he's partially stuck in this pillar or something.
With pleasure. Very well.
That is great relief.
We killed the invisible slime.
And so it begins.
Soft shell crabs. Now that one can reach us at the same time.
Understood.
Very well. With pleasure. With pleasure.
The slime can probably live down there quite comfortably, Mr. Fox says, yeah. That would be kind of cool if they could, like, meld into the slimy area.
With pleasure. Very well.
Remember Dungeon Lords, the slimes there were really cool.
With pleasure. Very well.
A little healing training.
Understood.
That one will no longer trouble us.
Run. I understand.
Jimmy says, here you go regarding druids in 4th edition. When you wild shape into beast form, your game statistics do not change. You still have the same hit points, defenses, and movement speeds. Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Understood.
So you wild shape into a bear, you still only have 6 hit points and get killed by a stray Hoopek shot. I mean, wouldn't that be a simple bug to fix? Are you saying that in the paper and pencil settings, like, they don't mention anything about it? That seems kind of weird.
Fortune was with us.
I sense something
It shall be
moving.
so.
This lot will be child's play. Oh, take that!
Please attempt to dumb down the game, Mr. Fox says. Was it like an illusionary shape change? Oh, we just gotta strike the lightning there. Because I could understand it if it was just illusionary, but if they are literally changing into another monster, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Might heal potions, okay. I guess that's useful.
I am obliged.
Druids literally change into the creature? Okay. Well, I was trying to give him an excuse. Sure, they had to update the pen and paper rules, yeah. Could ask some of the D&D nerds at the local game store next time you're in there. Oh, so close to level up. Oh, nice. This will be it.
Who are they fooling? They are weak.
With pleasure. Very well.
Understood.
Wow, that only had 2 hit points. Okay. Intelligence and piety. Oh yeah, 2nd level spell. Let's get you shrill sound. I do want to have 1 insanity. Let's have you get insanity. And then you'll also get real sound. Nice. There's no form changing in Wizardry, is there? No, there is not. Sure, that's a really complex mechanic to implement. Now, Bard's Tale had doppelgangers that could jump into your party, and they actually take on the attributes of the party. You can't separate them from the party member without a spell. So it randomly picks like one of the characters' names, and they get the same like attacking abilities, which is pretty cool.
Very well. With
I
pleasure.
understand.
Not quite the same thing, but
With pleasure.
Understood. Let's attack. Now is the time. Understood.
With pleasure.
do any of these games have a beast master type class that can turn monsters fight for you? Bard's Tale has a kidnap creature. Yeah, in the Bard's Tale, you can get any monster in your party.
Yes.
True happiness comes
Hundreds of
only
monsters
from
you can get in your
meditation.
party.
You have summoned me?
It's definitely the best from that regard. Doesn't have really like a beast master, but it's one of the spells called Baylor's Spellbind, and it's a permanent. Permanently pulls them into your party. Okay, level 3. Dual weapons. Focus combat. Let's do throwing for you. I need somebody I can start doing better with throwing powders. Duncan tells Jimmy he's forever looking for ways to cheat. And hey, Toddy's welcome. How you doing? Says that's why I love Dragon's Quest 5 and 6 so much. Monster parties can be awesome. Yeah. There's a Final Fantasy. What's it called? It's on the Game Boy. Final Fantasy Legends, I think. You can get monsters to join you in that too, which is cool. Okay. Book of Light. You can't understand it yet.
Hey, look at that! Hey, look at that!
I think I need to get the poison distributed to cure poisons. In case I get poisoned in a battle, the psionics are so low hit point they could die from poison. Okay. Elmanage Gothic, you can charm mobs and turn them into permanent party members. Hatati says. It has the same feature but isn't quite in depth. Final Fantasy Legend was like a precursor to the Saga games? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Saga? Holy moly.
With pleasure. Very well.
Understood.
I understand.
Hatati says, in fact, the strongest possible single-class heroes would require charming mobs and turning them into party members. Jimmy says, I think the folks who made Elmanage Gothic did the Japan PlayStation remakes of Wizardry 1 through 5. Very similar.
With pleasure.
DC says, super distracted with pod stuff, but Final Fantasy Legends were my favorite Game Boy games, so good. Yeah, they were fun.
With pleasure.
DC has a lot of similar tastes that I have
Very well.
with games.
Understood.
With pleasure.
Okay, well, I can get
Understood.
3. That's okay. Hotties is probably, I think it was Starfish did on it. I have no idea.
Understood.
With pleasure.
Understood.
Runs amok. Soft shell crab runs amok. It says, I remember making Party of All Mutants. They would learn special abilities and make psionic lessons. Yeah, I remember the
The opposition grows stronger. With pleasure.
Understood.
Very well.
mutants. They're amazing, good depth, and really difficult. Yeah. There's always something to that in that, having monsters in your party.
Very well. With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Okay.
Understood.
Very well. With pleasure.
I understand.
Does it have extended range? Mr. Spock says the real monsters were the friends we made along the way. Bard still. Yeah, and actually in that they'll just randomly occasionally want to join your party, which is always fun. Like, oh, a zombie wants to join your party. It's like, okay, why not?
Very well. Rosinante.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Understood. Understood.
Mr. Spock says one of the most charming things about the series, I think. Yeah. Why not? Why not let a zombie join the party? Why does everybody have something against friendly zombies? Just need the ability of complete PC monsters. That's right. Which is what you're going to get in Forteverse once I get done with that.
Very well.
Doesn't look like we need healing.
Rosinante.
Take that!
Gotta get this guy out of the way so he can reach. There we go.
It will be done.
Understood.
Ah. You move like this. We're gonna have to kill this one. There we go.
Run!
2 shots can kill these psionics. Have to be a little careful.
I understand.
There we go.
Take that! Take that!
Sir Spock says, Fortiverse is looking great so far. I love looking at the bestiary and all the info you have about it. Thank you. Wow, that was quite the fight. That should be a lot of training.
For now.
963 experience. 3 pages of training. Sweet. Okay. A little less than 1,000 before level up on the psionics. Kill these crabs.
What's over there?
Found.
Where is it? There it is.
I'm picking up a very bad energy here, so be careful.
This battle will be short and simple.
Understood.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Very well.
I was going to ask everybody's opinion too. Like, you know, inventory management is
With
always
pleasure.
an issue in games. And there's all kinds of different ways to handle it. Do you guys like,
Very
do you like inventories that show little icons of the items, kind of like a Baldur's Gate approach? You know, they're just kind of dumped, whether it's in the character's inventory or like a shared party inventory. Or do you like kind of how Wizardry 6 and 7 does it, where it has the name, and next to the name in a list it has a little icon so that you know, you see the name of it directly. Because I've seen, you know, those are kind of the two more friendly ways. I'm trying to think. Dungeon Lords just had a bunch of icons dumped in the grid. And you had to keep scrolling down to see all of them in this grid. Trying to think if you'd hover over if it would tell you the name. I don't remember.
With pleasure. Very well.
Stab.
Understood.
I know, like,
With pleasure.
Heralds of the Winged Exemplar, they had a different kind of approach too. They had a party inventory row. It was a single row. Yeah, and it was just icons. And you had to, like, scroll through. Found that one a little clunky.
Hey, look at that.
And then, like, in the Bard's Tale Remaster, they just have a
Hey, look at that.
shared party inventory, but it doesn't show icons or anything. It's just names. Names of the objects.
There's nothing here.
I think it's categorized alphabetically. And then Wizardry, of course, has your party inventory over here, and then you have your personal here. Harold's was awful, I thought he says. Yeah, it was kind of rough. How to manage that. Moxie says, I like inventories in Divinity Original Sin, where it had the name and the icon. You could sort of search. Yes, yes. And Moody likes the Wizard 6 or 7 approach, mainly because I'm familiar with those. Mr. Spock says, I never thought about it. I think I like a graphic of the body with lines extending, and you can place items onto those body parts. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like this. But I mean, like, when you're not equipping it. Like, let's just say it's like candles and just a bunch of weird item types that you don't equip in a list. Do you put that in, do you like that in like a party inventory? Or like on each character? And then Ultima 6, that one had like icons, and you could have bags. So you could put things into bags and then drill down into the bag, and then it would have a list of items. It basically like refresh the inventory to then just show what's in the bags. But there was no party inventory. Hot Toddy says, I prefer name and icon, but I like Wizardry 8 party bag, personal bag approach. I just Wizardry had text and or search. Yeah. Now you know if you can do this, Hot Toddies, if you hold down the control button, you can see all the names. I don't know if that helps you at all or not, but that can be helpful. Yeah, what I did in Forteverse so far is I made it where you can type any keyword in any of my dialogues and it'll filter to what you type. So like if you type sword, and it doesn't matter if you're looking at party inventory or personal, it'll limit it to sword. And I always show all the full descriptions on the items, like the damage they do, whatever. So you could even search for that. Like you could say electric, and if it does electric damage, it'll show up. So far, I think that's been working really well. Hey there, Cortex. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Did the 5 lords, 1 bard get wiped? Yes, they did. In the swamp. Unfortunately. They got killed by some high-level insects.
What must be done, must be done.
You didn't know that existed, Hot Ties? Yeah, that's very... Hopefully that'll be helpful for you.
With pleasure. Very well.
Let's see...
Understood.
It will be done.
Mr. Spock says, for that a bulleted list is probably fine. Just for the items
With
themselves.
pleasure. Understood.
Party bag would be easier to deal with as long as it's easy to move to other characters. Do you evenly distribute the weight in that class? You mean if it's in the party inventory?
Understood.
With pleasure. Very well.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I do. I don't evenly do it either. I do it based on like what you can carry. So like if you have a stronger person, similar to the Wizardry 8 approach, if you have a stronger
Understood.
person,
Pleasure.
it'll distribute it to the stronger ones more. They'll have more load. But I'm not sure I'm gonna put in an absolute weight limit. I'm not sure about that because that can always be a pain in the butt. What I may do is similar to Wizardry 8 where it just starts to really impact maybe your speed or something.
Very well.
And maybe for every
With
like
pleasure.
for every 100 pounds or something, or maybe every 20 pounds you'll lose
Understood.
5 speed on every character. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Hot Toddies. Weight limit's always a choice on realism versus fun. Totally agree. Yeah, I don't want to make it pain in the butt. And that's why I asked about inventory management, because I know that's some games so tedious and annoying. Try to minimize that.
Fortune was with us.
Because it can be painful.
I owe it all.
Nice, good training.
I am no longer afflicted.
Let's see. Does it actually add to the game to make it restrictive? You mean weight? No, I think it's more about preventing like hoarding. You know, where you just get like in Dungeon Lords, it got ridiculous. I had so many things I was carrying, I got lost in all the items. It was just absurd. So I think maybe that's why they do that sometimes. And I'm sure each developer has different reasoning behind it, but let's get shrill sound for you. But like I'm having food in my game, but not where you have to eat. The computer's gonna do it for you. So you don't have to worry about manually eating. If you run out of food, oh well, you're just not gonna heal as easily or whatever. You're not gonna die from lack of food, you know? But it really adds variety. You know,
That
if you
is
can
great,
use it for
really.
crafting, you can get better nutrition. Like, it allows you to decide how you want to play the game. I have like, 20, 30 different types of berries, nuts, beans, just all this variety of food to just make it more interesting, you know? So it's more like a real world. So I like having that approach on things that are generally like tedious. Just try to make the computer handle all of it. You don't have to do it. As you get hungry, it's just going to automatically consume and keep your regeneration going and that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see. Samurais, fairly close. Less than 500. So yeah, sometimes you just have to throw realism out the window. Mr. Spock says adding a bit of slowdown when overweight is a fair compromise. Yeah, exactly. And it also adds benefit to certain races. Like in my game, I have an Ant-Man. And Ant-Man, I think, their carrying capacity is like, I don't remember what I made it, 5 times higher than other humanoids. You know, so anytime you have things like that, it can make certain things more advantageous. And
It has been locked.
that's like not a requirement.
Yes. I am ready.
Mr. Spock says, I remember Betrayal at Krondor. You could get spoiled and poison food. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Yeah. It would be interesting to see what people thought about that. Like,
Understood.
obviously that's probably not enjoyable. But do people think it's
Very
cool?
well. With pleasure.
It will be done.
Rosen.
It will be done.
Duncan says spoiled and or poisoned food costs less at the market. Feels amazing. Yeah. Bargain food. You go to the bargain aisle. See, and that is kind of fun when you put gambling aspects into games, like risk, risk management, where you could lower your chance. I mean, that can be fun, as long as it's not, like, common
Understood.
and, like, a major problem. That could become annoying.
With pleasure.
Bhakti says, can't always give people what you want. Makes games too easy. Yes, no, I agree. I agree.
With pleasure.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah, and everybody plays games for different reasons, too.
With pleasure. Very well.
Hey, look at that.
Their bow. Mr. Spock says it was cool, but yeah, managing rations did get annoying. Yeah.
What's over there?
Yeah, like Realms of Antiquity, that I've been playing, streaming. His approach is pretty good, where you just don't heal, when you're wandering around. And it's not even healing, it's stamina. You don't get your stamina back if you're out of food. I think that's a very fair compromise. Oh, we actually can use some bullet stones here. I have more than that.
Spotted a creature.
It sounds like the majority of people like where it has the item name and an icon. Which that's kind of my favorite too. And then having party inventory. I don't necessarily like games that only have party inventory.
Very well.
Understood.
I like it when you have both.
It will be done.
What I've done in Forte Verse with the party inventory, like you can use an item and invoke one that's in the party inventory, but it delays you a lot. Because basically the way I
Very pleasure.
kind of come to that conclusion is, imagine like you're in a battle and everybody's sharing stuff. You know, they're carrying party stuff. You might like quickly shout, "Hey, throw me that!" You know, so then the other guy has to give it to you real quick in order for you to use it. So you can, but it slows you down your initiative to actually invoke it or equip it or whatever it is, as opposed to it being on your body.
It's just not understood.
Very well.
Understood.
And then if you have it
That is
equipped, it's even
impossible,
faster.
Even for me.
Because you know, you already have it in your hand. It's like I can use it immediately.
It's just not understood.
Very
It will
pleasure.
be done.
Impossible. That is impossible, even for me.
Kanika fish.
With pleasure.
Understood.
Very well.
Ooh. There's our samurai levels. Level 4. Okay, we're working on strength and dexterity on all of them. Let's keep working on artifacts, throwing. Try to keep these close. Okay. Perfect. All right, how many resurrection powders do we get? Anywhere from 1 to 3. We got 1. Okay. It's funny, I'm not gonna have anybody who can open traps.
This device must do.
Just have to force them open. Eventually we'll even get knock knock, but they're gonna be so bad at it.
Hey, look at that.
Okay.
Take
I mean-
mind of the trap.
We can get a high level divine trap on the Sonic and then use the poser cap and probably have about a 50-60% chance. So it's still doable,
You have summoned me?
but that's only for traps. If we run across locked where we have to open tumblers, then we definitely need knock knock and knock picks and all that.
I am ready.
Alright, this is either gonna be daggers or poison. Let's see. And it's dagger scatter, I believe. Yeah. Hey, we got some useful items. This is a huge upgrade. Nice.
Yes?
Okay, we're ready to go up and see the NPC. Burrs.
Who is that?
Psst, was that you? Come back and see me.
Farewell.
I will. I'll come back and see you as soon as I open and steal from your treasure chest.
Trapped. I am ready. This will probably kill me.
Yes?
Don't be so dramatic.
That is great relief. I am ready. This will probably kill me.
She says it again. Other helm, nice. Sweet pants, that's a tiny upgrade. Sweet. Okay, the rest is junk. We can sell.
Yeah.
That is great relief.
Got some new stuff.
Yay. I think I am going to use the crossbow. Whirls do a lot more damage. You. Okay, what do you have for us? Quarterstaff for a psionic. What? Why did I never realize that the shillelagh can be used by all classes? That's kind of crazy. Okay.
You have summoned me?
Quilt legging. That's worth it. Quilt tunic, that's worth it. Okay.
Come back and see
All
me.
right, guys. I think that's a good place to stop. party is going to be so much more enjoyable than the 5 lords. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.